Brightlea Community Centre, how can I help you? Oh, I don't know about that. No, you'll have to ask somebody else. Well, they're not here, are they? Or I won't be answering the phone. Oh, I don't know about parties and such like, no. No, I've no idea what time they're in. Well, they might be in now, but I haven't got time to go look. No, I've got mopping to do and your island's to swill. I can't be spending my time looking for folk. Look, just ring back when they're here. As if I've got time for seeking people out. Ah, now I'm glad you've come in because I've something to tell you.
I don't want to know about any more beauty products, thank you. My Auntie Jean hasn't recovered from the rose bath salts yet.
Hey, I don't refund. I can't help it if she's allergic.
She wasn't allergic. She scraped a bum on what was left in the bottom of the bath.
Well, I don't know why they didn't dissolve. Always does in the snow. Ah, now I'm glad you've come in because I've something to tell you.
I don't want any more conditioner. I've not been able to spike my hair for a week. I've even tried washing it in Daz. If I was at sea, I'd be causing a slick.
No, but if you don't want to know...
Oh, go on then, what is it?
No, don't trouble yourself when you're busy.
No, tell us.
Complaining. I'll tell Malcolm. He'll be interested.
What's all this chain this morning?
You'll have run out of those cubes again.
Of course, they were 3 and 6 in those days.
What's that in new money?
Well, they wouldn't be that now, would they? Let me think, about 18 pence. Of course, I haven't bought any for ages. I don't have the need these days.
I get 'em out machine. Usually when I'm at pub, I can't be arsed with shop, unless it's a supermarket. But I don't like folk to see me buying 'em.
I can see why you wouldn't.
I have my reputation to think of, you know.
Well, you do.
Ah, now I'm glad you're two here because I've got something to tell you.
I'm not buying any more body cream. I've been followed by a pack of dogs all week.
And don't give me any more of that talc either. Oh, I smell like a gent's what's it for 3 days.
Urinal?
No, a what's it?
Oh, right.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll not bother.
Somebody's kicked his cubicle door today.
His moped'll have gone bald again.
Oh, poor soul.
Ah, Chris, have you got a minute?
Is it urgent, Linda? Only I'm really busy with the class figures right now.
Can't that wait for a minute? Marcia said I had to read you this memo.
Why, where is she?
She's gone off to some meeting about that exchange programme between Brightlea and Vladivostok.
Language. All right, but don't blame me if I'm showing a big deficit.
Wouldn't be the first time. Chris, have you ever seen Slack Ladies?
Pardon?
Slack Ladies, the television programme.
I can't honestly say I have.
Well, that's what this memo's all about. Apparently, Marcia was talking to Kathleen Kershaw at the ladies' club in the meeting room the other day.
Not the Kathleen Kershaw, the triple lottery winner.
Yeah, she's a right lucky cow. She bought a UK lottery ticket, her husband a Euro lottery ticket, and their son Kevin bought an Irish lottery ticket.
Ka-ching!
I don't know why Marcia was talking to her. She's dead common.
Well, she lives on Katie Price Avenue on the estate. What do you expect?
Katie Price Avenue? Which one's that?
It's the one that ends in those 2 big cul-de-sacs.
Oh, right. Anyway, it says here that Slack Ladies was on the television and this woman was talking about a diet of beans, pulses and vegetables as a way to lose weight. She went from 25 stone to 8 stone in a year.
Never.
Marcia made me write all this down when she came in from that meeting. She was 3 sheets to the wind. She'd been on the sherry. I'm sure that ladies' club is just an excuse for boozing on a morning.
Yeah, but what has all this to do with you, me and the centre?
Well, Marcia wants to start a taking it off and keeping it down campaign. It's a new idea to encourage healthy eating.
I don't know how Malcolm will react to any of this. Have you told him yet?
Well, that's where you come in. She wants you to do it. Here's a booklet and some leaflets and recipes, and she wants you to give them to Malcolm and tell him to get on with it. Apparently, it is our duty as a community centre to put the health of our clients first. If they weren't such idle beggars, we wouldn't have to.
All right, I'll try to persuade him.
Anyway, what's on the menu for lunch today?
Bacon grill, chips and beans, treacle pudding and custard.
Well, I don't see what's wrong with that.
I don't know why I bother. I don't have to. They don't know when they're well off. Do you know, they'd miss me if I wanted you. Sure as eggs is eggs. I was knocking the beauty products on the head anyway. The bottom's fallen out the market. The bottom's fallen out of most of the packaging. If they don't want messages, they don't have to have messages. Who am I to say? Party organising. Now that's where the money is. If someone wants a party, I'll give them a party. I've got that Mickey Mouse fabric in the attic and my mother's old neck curtains. I'll do the booking myself. And I'll do the tricks. Anyone can do tricks. You don't need talent to entertain kids. I'll do the booking myself.
And all the beans and veg will be here before long.
I'll give it a try, that's all I can say. Good job I haven't opened the tins of bacon grill yet. What shall I do with all these fries?
Want the refreeze?
I suppose so. They've not been out an hour yet, and it's not as if they're chicken. I'll get cracking on these recipes and let you have a menu ASAP. And you better all be eating it this lunchtime.
We will. Marcia's orders.
I'm sorry, Dave. We didn't mean to be so abrupt.
Sorry is as sorry does. Apology accepted. I wasn't in the best of moods, as I just had some silly fella on the phone wanted to know about parties and such like.
Birthday parties?
Well, that sort of affair, yeah. He wanted us to decorate up and put on some entertainment.
I don't know if we know anyone.
Ah, well, it just happens I'm free that day, so I'll take care of it.
The decorations?
And the entertainment. Never you fear, Uncle Dave is here. I can sing Three Little Fishes with the best of them.
But can you do tricks?
Oh, come on, Linda. How hard can it be?
Hello, what can I get you for lunch?
What have you got?
Well, there's spinach, shallot and fennel quiche, 3-bean soup, sprout, cabbage, green pepper and onion bake. And for pudding, prune and apple sponge, rhubarb fool, peach and apricot and prune surprise.
Oh, Malcolm, it looks like you've come up trumps on this project.
Very impressive. I'll have the 3-bean soup and the spinach, shallot and fennel quiche.
I think I'll have the 3-bean soup and the prune and apple sponge.
OK, shall I microwave you some fries with that?
No, thanks. I'll try to stick with a healthy option.
Just bring it over to the table, would you?
No problems. Won't be 2 ticks, or should I say pings.
Malcolm, you know I don't eat this veggie crap. I'm a fish chips and mushy peas girl.
In that case, try my pea guacamole with crudités and a bit of the 3-bean soup. It'll warm you up, Gerda.
If it's going free, I'll have some.
There you go. Now tell me what you think.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, there's rhubarb surprise to follow, or there's a bowl of fresh kumquats if you'd rather.
And by heck, Malcolm, I'll be lifting the sheets tonight.
And a little glass of wheatgrass juice to wash it all down.
Come on, palmy plate. It'll help me with my detox.
If you're sure.
Hey, that's great. Oh, that'll clear my system out and no mistake. I'll tell you what, Malcolm, you'll leave your mark on this place today.
I've had a look round, Linda, and I can't find anything.
I can still smell that smell.
You're right, it's quite powerful. Was it here before you went to the canteen?
How do you mean?
Was the smell here before you went to lunch or after?
Oh, I see. Let me think. I think afterwards, because I remember telling Marcia what I'd had for lunch. 3-bean soup and prune and apple sponge.
I'll get some air freshener.
Do you know, Chris, there's something in the air.
Oh, well, there certainly is in this office.
You can say that again.
There's a definite aroma of cabbage and sprouts.
That's because of Malcolm. He's really taken to this healthy eating plan for the community.
Well, that would explain that smell.
It's a small price to pay for a longer life.
Ooh, talking of prices to pay, you'll just have to excuse me for a second.
Are you alright, Chris? Chris? Oh, I'm not sure all that veg was such a good idea after all.
Hey, Malcolm, you've really started something now.
Have I? Do you think my canteen will become the mecca for healthy eating in Dewsley?
It might well become the mecca for gas mask wearers. What you been feeding him?
Only what Marcia asked me to. Plenty of green veg and lots of onions. Oh, and prunes.
Blimey, at this rate we'll be able to run your cooker on natural gas. The natives are restless. There's rumblings in the jungle. Here, how come you're not blowing the force 10 gale? Didn't you have the Brussels sprout bake or whatever it was?
No, I couldn't let that bacon grill go to waste, and Mother's done a stew for me. I do my healthy eating at home.
Is your hair on, Malcolm? I think a cup of tea might help.
Help what?
Oh, I'll tell you in a bit.
Oh, there she blows.
Dave, don't be so crude. It just goes to show how ill-prepared some people are to change their lifestyle.
It's an ill wind.
Malcolm, you haven't got any peppermint tea in, have you?
I can't say I have. Do you need it urgently?
I certainly need something urgently.
You could say your food is a runaway success. Tell you what, Malcolm, at this rate you could be the head coach for the Brightlea sprinting team.